Welcome to Online Economics and Personal Finance. My name is Mrs. Setness and I'll be your instructor for the school year. Economics and Personal Finance is a one standard unit of credit course that is required for graduation, and it satisfies the virtual course requirement. We also offer the industry certification, the WISE Financial Literacy Test, in the spring via the online campus when we take our final exam. And if you're someone who needs to take one earlier, if you're a senior, you can coordinate with your base school and talk with your counselor. They do offer it throughout the year and in the fall. This course is going to help you to be more effective in your day-to-day life tasks so that you can explore and navigate your future career options, explore the opportunity of possibly becoming an entrepreneur or an employee for a company, making sure you understand the various ways to become insured, knowing how to research and apply for credit and loans in the future, help you to become an active citizen in today's economy, and make sure you know how to pay your taxes, the importance of saving and investing for your future, and how to make good, positive consumer day-to-day decisions. This course, in terms of the expectations, you need to be working about 3 to 4 hours per week, and that needs to be done actively, meaning you would submit the weekly assignments in Schoology as identified on the assignment calendar. We encourage you to complete the self-checks and the learning activities in order so they make the most sense. And all weekly work is due by Sunday midnight. And we encourage you to check your grades frequently. You can see feedback in the grades link in Schoology. And then weekly progress reports are sent out via SIS, and you can see that in Student View. If at any time you don't understand assignments, please seek help. The main way you do that is to communicate any issues or concerns via email. And if you receive an email from me, please respond promptly because it's probably urgent in nature. We use a rolling gradebook in the online campus, so the combination of first, second, third, and fourth quarters make up 60% of your total course grade. The midterm exam counts for 20% and the final exam also for 20%. So the rolling gradebook is a cumulative document from the first day of school to the last day of school, and your final grade is determined by the combination of all assignments and the midterm and final exam assessments over the course of the year, regardless of the quarter the work was completed, and is not averaged in terms of quarter grades as some base schools do. Please be sure to monitor your progress in the Gradebook tab in Schoology, or again, looking at your weekly SIS report that will be emailed to you every Monday morning. In Schoology, you can navigate the course. Everything you'll find for the course is found in the materials section, such as the syllabus and how to get started, the quarterly assignment calendar, and how to get into your collaboration chat rooms. The syllabus and getting started, you'll need to review the syllabus and then indicate you and your parents have reviewed it and agree with everything that's outlined in it. You'll want to print off the quarterly assignment calendar and use it as a checklist to make sure you don't miss or skip any assignments. In order to attend collaborations on Mondays at 6 p.m., you'll go ahead and just enter via the Zoom link on the far left panel of your Schoology class. And all the daily lessons and assignments are found in the EPF lessons folder. And then we'll use our virtual business personal finance simulation for practicing some of the skills we're learning with an avatar simulation. And there's a folder for various activities for you to review and prepare for the WISE test at the end of the school year. In regards to assignments, the course is available to you 24/7. We do encourage you to set a time of day and or days during the week so you can keep up with getting your work done. All assignments are due by the Sunday midnight deadline so that they aren't considered late. Please complete any and all unit review assessments before the unit test. It helps you to get a feel for the content and to practice before you take the unit test, as you only get one chance to complete the unit test and you have to complete it in its entirety. So make sure that you have time to complete it without being distracted. Again, you can monitor how you're doing in the course by checking your grades tab and the current status for work completion in Schoology under the grades tab. If you do not submit work on time, you'll receive an NTI and SIS. That is the equivalent of 50% until it's completed. If it's completed within 1 week of the due date, you'll have a 10% late penalty assessed. Anything beyond that 1 week will be a 50% penalty, and the maximum amount you can earn is 50%. And obviously that will have a negative impact on your grade. So we highly encourage you to be turning in your work consistently each week to make the most of your grade. Again, progress reports will be sent out every Monday morning, usually around noon, following the Sunday deadline to let you know where you're at in the course. Collaborations take place on Mondays at 6 p.m. and you'll see with our assignment calendar, we do meet every Monday with the exception of a school holiday or a teacher workday where there's school days off. If there's any inclement weather closures, we still have our collaborations or chats. If you have a grade of 90% on Mondays when I send out your SIS progress report, then you are exempt from attending the Monday collaboration and receive the points for participation. If you have a grade lower than 90% on your progress report, then you are required to attend the Monday collaboration to get help and get questions answered so that we can make sure you're successful in the course. Participation points are given as a grade, and you need to make sure when you're attending collaborations that you have your camera on. You can use the FCPS background to hide anything in your background, and also you need to have a microphone or a means to be able to communicate with other students and myself in the course. If at any time you have a scheduled conflict with a collaboration chat, you need to make sure you email me so I'm aware of it and we can look at options. In terms of Zoom expectations, again, you'll enter through the Zoom tab in Schoology. Make sure you're logged in through your student@fcpsschools.net account. If you have questions, there's a raise hand feature. We'll use the chat function, which is the speech bubble, to communicate via text. We'll keep our microphones off unless we are answering a question when called upon because it helps minimize feedback and makes it easier to hear with microphones off. Please remember that this is all of our classrooms, so we need to be displaying your best digital behaviors. Please try to limit distractions, no texting, social media, taking pictures, recording videos, or etc. You can click on your name to apply the FCPS background to block your background behind you when your camera is on. And again, remember, cameras are required to be on in order to earn participation points. Participate by answering questions and collaborating in breakout sessions. Zoom recordings, if for any reason you had a schedule conflict and you emailed me and you had to miss a session, and again, this is just every once in a while, then you're able to listen to the recording within 24 hours, thoughtfully summarize the session and provide any answers to questions as discussed, and complete any entrance or exit tickets via the links, and then send me an email to make up those missed points. To find a Zoom recording of any class, you can click on the Zoom tab in Schoology and go to the cloud recording and select the date of the recording that is needed. As I mentioned previously, we have a simulation. We call it VBPF, Virtual Business Personal Finance. You'll select that tab under Material, and there's directions to set up your account. I'd like for you to do that this week. Please create your account using the code provided in the directions sheet. Watch the tutorial before we have our first chat session, and go ahead and begin the time management and health lesson just to give yourself a little bit of a head start on our first week's curriculum. Your avatar only needs to eat twice a day for 30 minutes. Lucky them. I know I can't survive off of that, but for the simulation, your avatar doesn't benefit by eating less or more. So just keep it to 2 times a day, spreading it out, no more than 30 minutes. The simulations are graded upon completion, 15 points for successful completion. If you don't fully complete it, then partial points, 10 out of 15, 5 out of 15. And there are 18 different lessons total that we'll be exploring over the course of the year. The syllabus and getting started folder, it's very important. Obviously, you're listening to the recorded orientation. This is it. And the getting started folder, once you review the syllabus with your parents, you're going to select yes, you have read it and acknowledged it. You're going to create your virtual business personal finance account registration and complete the tutorial. And you're going to complete one practice assignment. How do you value money? Just telling me your goals in general for the year when it comes to economics and personal finance. And then, unfortunately, we're unable to have our collaborations next Monday, the 6th of September, because that is Labor Day and it is a holiday, so we're not having chat. So our first official chat will be on Monday, September 13th at 6 p.m. via the Zoom link. Please make sure you are aware and put on your calendars for in the future. We will have a proctored in-person midterm exam on Monday, January 10th. I'll give you details about the time window and the location. If we have any weather-related issues, then the makeup exam will be on Tuesday, January 11th. Then we have a final exam in person on Monday, May 16th. And that is, again, the 2 times in which you're required to attend in person. Any other assignments will be able to be completed virtually. So please put those on your calendars, and we'll just discuss more as they get closer. I hope you've had a great start to your school year at your base schools. I wish you the best of luck with your goals this year in your online campus economics and personal finance course, and I look forward to working with you. Have a great weekend.